Amazing how much I've forgotten.
You said this was the library here?
This was the library.
This was built in '62. And this school building that was here was in use until probably determined 61, 60-something.
67 is what you thought it got torn down.
67.
So that building is circa 67, 68?
Late 19, they both stood here just like at Smithwood
No, but
for a
the
while.
building that building right there was built in the late 60s or no?
1940, late 1940 decade,
Oh.
like the new Smithwood.
Oh, okay.
It's similar in
So
that
when
sense.
was the original school built?
Goodness.
1912.
12, okay.
In the
That
20th
sounds
century,
familiar.
Long time ago, yeah.
but not in the 19th century.
And they were both schools? I mean, did they have like part of the kids here and part of them there? Different grades?
Yeah, he was saying, you were saying what grade you went to.
6, 7,
I was in this building from 54 through 58, 50 through 54, but then they continued to use it. It was grades 1 through 8 back then, and but I was in this until 54, but they continued using it until they built on to Inskip. So
that wing over there is 1960s, the wing that goes off to our right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was it. That's when they quit using this building.
Mm.
That's what it looks like.
And these were just farms that got subdivided then?
Truck farms, yeah.
By truck farms, you mean vegetables?
Like mini, they call them mini farms now.
Okay.
It's another word. It's an old word
But
for
they
mini
weren't
farm.
growing corn and soybeans and that kind of stuff. Or,
I don't think there were too many big farms. Maybe this was like a railroad stop, so it would be more dense around the station. And then there might have been bigger farms.
because where my parents grew up, there were lots of farms that sound like that, and they grew green beans and peas and potatoes. And
Most of the farm, most of them
my
were
parents picked
gardens.
them, so.
People would have a garden out behind the house.
When I think of a farm, I think of more than a garden. It's a couple acres or so. Is that what these were?
No.
Oh.
I mean, like I've sold houses out here that may have had an acre or two in them. You know? I think once you got out of the station or away from the station, the land probably got bigger. But this was kind of
But like your
Community.
your property was
a big farm
big
that
farm.
somebody, and then somebody came in and made a truck farms or mini farms out of a bigger farm. And that probably happened. I mean, this was somebody's farmland at some point, you know. But I think the density was higher around the station.
Is this an older house or a newer house? Or?
That would be an older house.
Yeah, that's many, many years old. Probably around
30s, 1930s.
Hi.
when I first came here.
Hi, you're on.
is this going to be the next Fourth and Gill now, or what?
I think it's a lot of apartments like this that have come in.
This was all owned by the same person. It was Wilson. They had a big house in there, and then all this was the land. They had a barn out there. At some point, all these
But this is my grandparents' house. It looks a lot different
original footprint, or has it been added on to, or no, I don't remember?
I helped Carol. You see the stone floor and that.
Yeah, the flagstone.
Yeah, I helped him do all of that.
Carol's my grandfather.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you've got several pictures of Grace in the swoon there.
Yeah.
And that was Bobby Walker.
Yeah, Bobby Walker lived. Yeah.
Who's Bobby Walker?
Just a neighbor.
Oh.
Yeah.
there's so many things.
That's Johnny's brother.
You say this used to be a store here? Oh, they did? I didn't know that. Okay, here's a picture. Now, that house that he's standing right there.
And that was Grace's sister that lived in. Eva lived in this house.
And this
Yeah,
is your
Bonnie.
grandfather?
This is my great grandfather, and Grace was his daughter, my grandmother, and they lived there. And then the sister, I thought it was Bonnie that lived here. Eva lived over.
Gladys lived.
Gladys lived here. Gladys.
And they came here from where? He came here from where?
Union County. Yeah.
Far away.
Far away.
Esco and Mariah.
Yeah. And they lived on Maple, right around the corner. But we're
That house is gone.
we'll go down here and walk,
Okay.
and then we'll try to cross the road.